Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. The Warhawks will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jaguars' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Warhawks! The defense putting points on the board.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, South Alabama, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That's caught. It's Cobb. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looks as if he's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. The Jaguars will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Maddox. Snagged out of the air. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So Louisiana Monroe's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air, it's Maddox. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Maddox. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Warhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Jacksonville State. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd to get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Singleton. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Well, this thing's thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. A lot of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Unloads quickly. There he goes. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Warhawks are rolling down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Warhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying the left side. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Got his man. And the Warhawks will have a 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks free in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by 10 to Jacksonville State.
Looking to throw, it's Maddox.
Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Calls his own number. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Scott. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. The quick out. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Jaguars are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Maddox. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Short gain on the play before he slides. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Beebe. At the 40, there he goes. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Godfrey. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll keep it himself. And the Warhawks get it past the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on third and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jaguars!
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
South Alabama, 24.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. turning, just steamrolling the defense. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 15. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 17 over SMU. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up.
Time to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for a man, it's Singleton. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Makes the quick grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Jaguars. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Godfrey. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Back to throw. It's Maddox. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibbs.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the foot game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Rush is on him. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop, and the turnover on downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking for space, it's Beebe. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibbs. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.